remember having sex with you, but you said y'all had consensual
Earlier,
sex. How don't
I
she
don't
remember
know.
consensual sex?
Just like she said, she ain't never had sex with TC, right? But she want to move.
She did say that. TC
Hold
said
on,
that
but
too. You saying
TC
they had
literally
sex.
said that he moved her down here because I was watching, so he can have sex with her.
Right. When they said that happened as soon as she got there, they said the first day she came, all this shit
You
happened
know,
within 24
the only
hours.
thing about talking like this and talking about this shit public is when you're not gonna have everybody just be authentic. Like they be thinking like he can't get in trouble, he can't get prosecuted no more. I just don't understand why people don't just speak their truth. Why they always got to like try to make something into something that it's not. Just like I can come up here and just say everything, even if it sounds bad on my end. I'm just gonna say what the fuck is real. You don't gotta say like it makes them sound stupid to say, well, I brought this bitch down here not to have sex with her, and then we got drunk. I didn't have sex with her still. We still not, then I didn't even wait a minute. I didn't even know her before. Wait a minute. No, we hung out before, but no, we never had sex. I didn't know. Wait a minute. But she lied to me about her. Wait a minute. So her age, she really just aged. I didn't know that was her age this time. So, but no, we didn't have like. Come on, like we're not dumb.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. I'm on the real T. So, all right, hold on. Hold on. You might not want to answer this, but here go an allegation. TC said he watched you have sex. He said he seen with his own eyes you having sex with Sydney Star.
This is another thing. That's why I don't. All right, so I'm gonna tell y'all what TC does, and maybe I'm weird for not judging him. He had a homie named Chase God, like that's from New York. Like they was in a Chase God and Sydney Star was in a fucking relationship. Chase God was fucking TC's homie, and me and Shotty and Desiree came back into the house. And they was all together having a threesome. Like that's the thing about it. Like it'd be so weird. And I found that, oh my, like the shit be so weird. But maybe I'm weird because I didn't shun that nigga off or nothing like that or anything like that. But at the same time, that's 100% fact. And if I'm lying, I die. And God can take my breath. God can take my son's breath if I'm fucking lying. So the thing that he tried to do is anything that he does, he think that I'm gonna talk about it and air his business. So he tried to beat me to it to put me out as I'm doing that shit. And he know that shit is real. Like he know what I'm saying is real. Like we don't gotta do that shit. I didn't judge that nigga. I was being a real partner to like that shit is weird, yo. And but I'm weird for having weird niggas around me and never cutting that shit off. So that's something I gotta deal with. Oh, I don't,
You let a nigga have a threesome in your house with a
you
trainer?
right. We walked in. We walked into this shit. We walked in. Me, Desiree, and Shotty walked in the door. He was in the loft, in the open. If I'm lying, I'm dying, yo. Shit sounds strange. I know. That shit is strange. You didn't kick that nigga's ass or you didn't kick that nigga out your house. And I didn't. I ain't gonna sit up here in front for the audience like I didn't kick that nigga out. Like I didn't. This shit was like shit. We all like at this moment like and at this time especially nigga I'm on some totally different shit like
You had
huh.
sex with the lady earlier in the day. This is when you had sex with her. It was nighttime because they said it was nighttime in the car. After you did that, you took her to an out call. After y'all had sex, she had sex with somebody else doing the
No,
out
no, no, no,
call.
no. We mixing the young lady up. No, I took Shotty on her alcohol. I never took Sierra. Never been no hoe for me. Yeah, yeah. I
Oh,
Sierra in the car
okay.
while
So
Shotty was
then
on the
her.
alcohol. She was doing the alcohol, and me and Sierra was in the car. We was in my Escalade.
All right. So cool. Who does Sierra? Because you or TC got to know who did she come in contact with that got her to the hospital for her ass being having to be stitched up. It got to be somebody that know who the fuck she fucked because she ain't know nobody.
Well, the
This her
thing is,
first day there, so it's for real. All right, it got
the
to be
thing
you or TC
thing
that
about
fucked up
this
her ass.
is, even though you don't fuck with me, we know what I'm saying. We know what really happened. Like we know, no matter if we want to say this shit or not, we We know that nigga know. But anyway, like, and it wasn't just, and it probably wasn't just him, but at the same time, because he had his little bro there too. Man, look, bro, like, and then I don't know, and I'm not doing that because I'm protecting this nigga or no shit like that. Cause I don't got no respect for that nigga. But at the end of the day, it's just like I'm not that type of gossipy ass type of like. I'm just like I know what it is. A nigga know what it is. That nigga should be thanking me every day of his fucking life. But he comes up on here and disrespects me every fucking day of his life, and that shit is just weird to me because all the shit that you literally just put me out for, like nobody even asked you, but you wanted to come out there and just say some shit about me that you're living. Like just be real, nigga. You fucking punks, nigga.
When a nigga do that, I don't care how cool I am with nobody in the world. You do some heinous shit like that, that put some shit on my record for the rest of my life, bro. The disrespect is at an all time. We don't got shit to talk about. Period. And I definitely ain't covering up shit for you. I got a whole goddamn charge and damn near 7 months to a year in prison behind some shit you did. I'm not covering that up. And I ain't gotta be a gossipy ass nigga. But after I done went to jail and did this shit for you, you go live, clout chasing my name by saying I did the shit you did. I'm definitely speaking out on
Now,
this
because I
shit.
already got other. I mean, nothing. But I'm not worried about the speaking part. I'm not worried about. I don't move. I don't move like that. So like I know what's up. We know what's.
No, if you do, you have a brand? Do you have a brand? Do you consider yourself to have a brand or
Of
be a
course,
brand
yes,
name?
indeed.
Okay, so why would I? No, I won't go live and say talk about this shit because it's over and it's in the past. But when you start saying shit that's gonna fuck up my brand, that can really fuck up my character and shit, I have to defend my name, my brand, and my character, and that's period. I don't gotta go into details, but I have to show the people that boy, this a whole goddamn lie. Because at the end of the day, I could shut down my whole empire about the shit that the allegations you putting on me can really be detrimental to my living, my
All right, so watch
lifestyle, bro.
this. This is where we differ at. Just hear me without hearing me. You know what I'm saying? I just deal with things a little bit like I deal, bro. I deal with things differently. Like when things that I know that can like I just deal with like nobody got to know. Like man, bro. Like I'm not tripping. I ain't tripping on none of that shit, man. That's him. We know what it is. He know what it is. This is cool. This is cool. I ain't got to combat shit because he know the truth. It's like I know the truth, and we gonna leave it right there. That's it. This is social media. I don't got to push it to social media. I'm a brand and stop my bag. People still support me. At the end of the day, we just gonna leave it like that, and that's all I'm gonna say.
But you gotta admit the bag has decreased.
That decreased because of Yetta. I ain't gonna lie, but I end up getting it back. You know, I end up like I just not did organically a million by myself without doing no trades and shit. So it came back. Niggas will start talking again. People is gifting again. But the reason why my back first went down was because of the Yetta incident, not because of him. Trust me, people can see through it, man.
They, out of all your
Thank
little whatever endeavors that you had, bro, it has beyond a reasonably doubt proven that not you, but the people you with do not agree to be poly, because you have yet to have uh, different females in your stable that can get along and be cool, like and embrace each other. Right now, to us, because I don't know, I ain't in your house. Korea and Armani don't have a good relationship. Ain't no girl that you done had in there on your poly endeavors that wasn't trying to take Armani's place. This
you.
is a fact. It seemed like everybody you get try to be Armani, and honestly, they can't because Armani got years in with this shit. And I'm a real
I'm
nigga. If it come down to it and I gotta choose, it ain't no amount of money none of them hoes go give you that's go get Armani out of there. Armani only go get out of there if Armani decides to leave because she don't like how she being treated. That's proven. And the reason why right now Barbie is going crazy is because you said that Korea pregnant. She not mad at you. She mad at the situation because she want to be Korea, but she want to be Armani first. And now she think that Korea gonna be the next Armani, and that's why she doing all these interviews and all this weird shit because she been cool with being a side bitch and getting snuck on and all this, but she seeing you getting serious or whatever you doing with the people you got in your stable. So now she trying to break it down. But at the end of the day, I'm loyal to TK because she don't want to lose, and she knows she ain't shit to you in real life. She not shit.
All right.
Period. These are
All right. So let me
facts.
rebuttal to everything that you said. So you said well, let me clear that up. anytime that I had a relationship, whether it was Yetta or anybody off the app, and they came into the house, they was always cool with Armani. Even Yetta and Armani was cool to the end. When Yetta started disrespecting us on publicly and disrespecting both of us, that's when Armani started feeling uncomfortable, and that's when Armani said something, and Yetta said she don't care. So that's when at the exact end. But when it comes to when it comes to Korea and Armani, they fucking shit. They be leaving me out the shit. They really close with each other. Like they don't got no problems, and she really respects her. You know. So, but when it comes to the Barbie thing, the thing with Barbie is this. I'm gonna put it out there like I put it out there last night. Um, she knows that it was a once upon a time to where she had my attention in a way to where it would have been us building. But in that moment, she didn't take advantage of it. She started trying to play with me and penny pinch me because she didn't really want to build with me and what I had going on. She just wanted to fuck me. So I'm like, okay, well, that's cool. If you just want to fuck me, I'm going to use that to my advantage because I'm not going to share even trade. Ain't no robbery, even trade. So if you know that I want money and you're a stripper, bitch, and you claim that you like some cashy bitch, like, okay, well, I'm going to hold you to that because you want everybody, because everybody, when they see you around me, they already thinking that you do everything for me when you have no idea. When I was in the Maserati truck and picked her up, they didn't have shit to do with her. They thought she rented that shit. When I got the house that I got, they think that she got this house. Like they always giving you the credit anyway. Now let me really start getting paid behind the scenes. So she moved out here, to be closer to me. That's what she said. I'm only going verbatim. So if she want to deny that, then that's cool too. I'm just going off of what she's told me. I'm not exposing you, Bar, because I know you're gonna look like thinking I'm trying to like rag on you or talk bad. I'm only talking about the truth. So the truth is, when I'm saying the truth, it don't mean I'm exposing you. I'm just talking about the truth. You moved out here to be closer to me, and that was cool. So I'm not gonna act like I didn't want that. I'm not gonna act like I wasn't cool with that. I'm not doubting you. It was cool only if we was able to build on that type of level. So I met up with you. We had a car conversation, and we talked about it. She said, "What do you really want from me?" I told her what I really wanted from you. She said, "Because you make it seem like you only want money. You always make it only seem like you only want money." I said, "Look, this is probably like in September." I said, I see potential in you. I see other places where I can help you become better, and I know you can help me become better. We can really build, but at the same time, you confused, you wishy-washy. One day you want to build and be with me, and then the other day you don't want to build, and you talking shit, you slick hating, you saying shit about me and my household. You in competition with me. I said that shit got to stop. If you really want to build and want to do some shit, then we can do that. She said, okay, well, let me think about. She hit me up. We start talking, and she act like that's what she want to do. But then she started still trying to spoon feed me. So anytime I can ever get money out of her, is always small change. So when I'm like, hey, I want some lean, she'll send me some money for some lean. But when I say, hey, go ahead and come with this amount, and I'm still not exposing you, Barbie. You see that? But when I say come with this amount, she'll never come with this amount.
Or
So
get
I
it
say,
back
I'll
on my life.
come with 5. And I say, come with this amount. She still won't come with this amount. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to hit her up. And I give her some dick, but I'm going to hit her up for the small shit because she's not trying to come into my life and build. She's not about to do that. But let me allow Armani to know what's going on. Let me allow Korea to know what's going on while I'm doing this shit because the culture that we come from, I didn't have females become dancers and strippers that get paid by tricks that they didn't really fuck with on that level. So at the same time, if I allow my woman to do it, I got to be man enough to don't have somebody doing something that you wouldn't do yourself. So at the end of the day, I felt like she was my sugar mama. She don't want to hear that type of shit. Did I like her more than that before? Yeah, we could have been cool and shit like that, but it became a sugar mama type of relationship, and she don't want to hear that because we used to have arguments because she just say she should always be like, you always try to make it like you don't fuck with me. I said, that's not the problem. I do fuck with you. I'm not keeping you a secret as that, but it's the simple fact you go live and you disrespect the queens that I'm with, and that looks funny. That looks embarrassing to them. They already know what's going on behind the scene. But when we go live and you like, oh, I don't give a fuck about Korea and Armani, and we doing all these moaning noises and shit on the phone, we can't do that. So we're going to keep this shit on the low, not from Korea and Armani, but from the audience. So for the past few months, we've been keeping it on the low, and everything I'm saying is truth. Like, I'm not going to lie about that shit. I don't got no reason to lie about it.
But she said you crept over her house like a couple weeks ago. You just popped
Yeah,
up
I know.
there. Nobody knew.
She making it seem like I'm on some weirdo stalking type of shit, but that's cool. But that's just to convey the message that I want her. She want everybody to know that she want everybody to believe that like she's not infatuated with me and I'm infatuated with her, and that's cool. So anything that she's saying, all right, that's cool. I'm infatuated with you, Barbie. You win. I mean, I don't understand. That's what you. I'm creeping on you.
All right. So
Uh,
in real life, the thing with you, with her, Barbie want to be a bottom bitch. She want to be number one. She want to be the one in the spotlight. She want to be the one that's dressed like you, always get in the front seat. That's what she want. She not leaving because she really wants you in real life, or she'd have been left you alone. She ain't giving you your money because she know once she give you the money, she'll never get to where she want to be. But if I was in the same position as you, being poly, having my females bring into the empire, I will put the steering wheel in Barbie's back because we all know she's no shade. She's slow. She retarded. She'd give you everything if she knew she was number one. I would drive that bitch crazy. I would really I would send Armani in Korea. They had their own spot. I'll be at the other house. I have Barbie feeling like the fucking queen, and I'll put $1 million in that bitch in 12 months, and I'll let that bitch decide if she want to be a part of it like she's supposed to or not. But I would not let this bitch play with me with twos and fews, knowing the character of me and what I really got going on when I got
you
people
said it.
working. I would drive this bitch, and my family would have to. They would have to understand that this bigger than the plot. This bitch, she do get a bag. This bitch can bring in
Say
50 bands in a week. But I'm finna drive
it
this
weird.
bitch because that's what I gotta do.
But what he's saying is the exact conversation. So what's going on? What you saying? I had this conversation because I got into it with my queen. I got into it with Korea because I'm like, look, I know what I'm about to do. Blah 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 blah. And she like, but no, but why this? No 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 no. I'm just like, look, if this bitch want to do this, then boom, boom, boom. And Armani understood it because we come from that. But Korea don't come from that shit. She like, nah, nigga, fuck. You don't need to you don't need to be associated with her. She ain't gonna be a part of our empire. If she don't fuck with us, then don't fuck with her. That was her take up on it. Armani, on the other hand, she just like, hey, well, if you want to break on the bitch, break on the bitch. If you want to be that bitch, don't disrespect her. That's how Armani is.
Right.
Just don't disrespect
Tahitian treat.
her. So what you saying is how I wanted to take the whole thing. That's the route I was gonna take. I didn't listen to what Korea wanted or what she just suggested. I took it into consideration, but I said, you know what? No, I'm still get what I do, meet up with her, and get what I get off of her. But then one day she fucking like she kind of like threw me for the okie doke. So when she threw me for the okie doke, I said, you know what? I'm really looking stupid because the bitch is not even getting me the twos and twos no more. I mean, once she not giving me with the big money, but now she's even spoon feeding. I'm like, hell nah. So that's when I cut her off 3 weeks ago, and now today, just like I know she's gonna do an interview now, and she know everything I'm saying. But this is why we here today because I literally start fucking heavy with Korea. She probably think I mean you see what's going on. I don't gotta say nothing. She's not jealous of Korea. She's just jealous of the love that I have for Korea and not for her in that way. And nothing's wrong with that, Barbie. Like you think that makes you look weak because I'm not like they don't make you weak. You fuck with me. You got love for me, so that's it. Like it don't make you weak. I'm not trying to like make you look like you less than a woman because you got love for me. You're a fucking woman. But at the same time, don't go on social media and act like oh he ain't shit and he's stalking me. He just popped like he just like I didn't just now come. Never mind. Like she know what I can say. You know what I can say. You know what you argue with me about. I'm not even gonna say it, but I'm just gonna say this only for you to understand. You know the things that you told me that you want me to do. You wanted me to do. You're like, why you don't just do this? I live in like you know what you know what you've been, and we just gonna leave it just like that, Barbie. We're gonna leave it just like that.
No, I'm be on some honey shit. You kinda. I won't say I ain't. It put me on the wire. I really would be like on your side if you would have came in there when that bitch was doing her interview and said, and we'd have heard both sides. Cause what you saying, the motherfucker
I wish,
not being real if it don't
I'm,
make sense. I'm talking about the white bitch. It makes sense in real life
I'm,
from a nigga
like,
that been locked up. It do make sense, bro. And if it's this thing say it ain't nothing with no DNA, then it'll
and
really
we can
make
do
sense. But
that, and we can do that because we already got all the views. I got 3.2. I'm pretty sure you got like the same or more. We already got everybody, so fuck it. We can do that. We can wake it up like that. I ain't ducking shit. because I don't already put it out there. So if she want to do the interview, I don't give a fuck what we do the interview. I'm down for that.
I ain't saying that yours got it would have made it definitely would have made sense, especially if she can come not intoxicated. But yeah, but the facts,
Yeah,
it's a
that's
new tea. Somebody messed. They saying that the lady was raped. Did what they this the story, so you would know this was gonna come out next. The lady was drugged. You had sex with her. Then she was drugged, and then TC and his boy had sex with her that night. That was supposed to be a cover up for whatever you did with her. Like you let TC and his boy fuck her the same night after you had already did something, so it could be a cover up, and maybe they used condoms, or maybe it wasn't no DNA period from none of y'all, according to what you saying.
all right. So we're gonna try to make this make sense because we know that his sole purpose for having that girl come down to Vegas was to fuck on her. I didn't
Facts.
make that up. He said this to everybody. So he brings the girl
I'm
down,
being
and
100.
before we even get before we even get to my house, he had I don't know who it was that was with us. I don't know if it was Armani or somebody else, but they went into the store to get some Four Locals because they wanted to sip on some Four Locals. They came back to the house and they fucked on the porch, on the back porch. In the daytime, it's still daytime. Later on that night, well, not even later on that night, but it's in the evening. I went on an alcohol with Shadi. Then me and her did our thing. Later on to that night, then, you know, bro was with him, and who knows what happened, TC? Who knows? So she woke up. She said she don't know what happened. She got 18 stitches in her butthole, and she don't remember what happened. But the truth is, and if I'm lying, Sierra, you was just embarrassed. And not only that, the truth is, and you know what I'm saying, Sierra, your mother had hit me up and left messages. I don't know how she got my phone number, but she had hit me up, talk about how much you nigger, what you do to my daughter, and my husband, Sharon, and we on your ass, you fucking nigger. You know what I'm talking about, Sierra. So you know that when it came to you and your mama, you just went with your family, and you didn't want to seem like you was over here getting ransacked by black niggas. And that's why everything happened. Cut that shit out. You remember. You're not dumb. You do drugs and shit, but you know what's up. And the fact that you was in cahoots because he brought you down here, you didn't want to flip on TC. But you didn't want to seem like you was out here doing fucking promiscuous shit, so you didn't want to look bad. Come on, man.
TC
The proof in the
said
pudding, man.
when TC first told us the story, he said him and the girl fell out because she felt like he had set her up for the shit to happen. That was the story he told before we even met this girl or knew her name or anything. He's telling us about he brought a girl and y'all did whatever in the back seat and whatever, and she felt like he let that shit happen and they didn't talk for a while. This is what he said. So, but the
Yeah,
thing,
but she would admit. I wish she was here right now so we could talk about it because she would even admit. I think she would be. I think she would be honest. I hope she would be honest.
but it,
They did never fall.
you hit her.
I'm gonna tell you why they never. Because they went live. They never fell out because they made videos talk about survive. If I'm lying, I'm dying. It was something to the fact if it wasn't surviving the pedophile, it was something like pedophile. It probably wasn't surviving. It was more so like the story of Sierra Hoover. Uh, they was just doing some shit like they do on Bigo, but they was doing it on Facebook. So they was in cahoots with each other. It was her, a nigga named Imperial, and TC. Like TC went to go live with Imperial in California at this time because I kicked him out. I made Desiree and Shotty kick him out the house, and that's why he turned against me. He didn't turn against me because what happened, because he already knew what he did. He turned against me because I had him kicked out. He know what I'm saying is true. Like I don't know.
Medical? No, but we got to see the papers because he's saying ain't no DNA at all. Period.
It ain't no DNA.
But I don't understand how TC and them can do that. If you had sex with her earlier in the day, but we know it was nighttime because it was nighttime. It might have been
Yeah,
got dark
nighttime.
early. but she got fucked again after you. It got to be impossible for that. If you did it, it got to be impossible for her to have sex again with her shit blew all the way out like that. If they fucked after, but we got to know that they fucked after, because it's impossible for her to have sex with her shit like that.
And not just with one nigga, but with two after me. Two at the same time.
But TC said he ain't like the bitch no more. He said he was sorry because he brought her down there to fuck and she gave you the pussy in the car.
I don't know what else to say. Yeah, TC gonna say that's right. That's right. But like, if they want to have an interview with Sierra Hoover and TC, we can do that. We can do it on your platform. We can do it on anybody's platform,
I just
and we
want to
can talk
watch it. I
about it
don't
just
give
to
a
get.
fuck where it's at. I just want to watch it. As long as it ain't in that one person room where we ain't allowed. I don't give a fuck who do it, but I definitely want to see the whole thing. I want to see the trial in real life. Hell yeah, I do.
And please, TC, because I know you're looking at this shit, and even if Sierra Hoover, if it's anything that you saying, please produce factual evidence. If it's anything you're saying with my case, as if she said something about me, she never confessed anything about me, and no DNA, just produce it. It's all public information. It's not hard. A lot of people, they don't go off of that. They go off of what somebody say instead of just doing their own door deals. The reason why somebody knew I had a cop to a plea last month, because they finally did their door deals. They said, let me look up his name, and they seen I had a gun case. It's that easy. Everything is public about me. So if it was something to say that I raped a woman and she admitted to me raping her or me having DNA, that would be out there. That's all I'm saying. We got to be smarter than that. Like, we got to be smarter than that. It's going to be out there. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. But that's all I mean, that's all I really wanted, just to chop it up about, just to talk like that shit. You know what I'm saying? How I'm a manipulator. So when a nigga speaking his truth, I'm a manipulator. But then when I don't say nothing, I'm hiding. So I can't win for losing. That's why I'm out here to try to make everybody. Because if I'm not saying nothing, now it's like, oh, what? Why he ain't saying nothing? It must be true. But then when I start saying something and it makes sense, oh, he a manipulator. So I ain't gonna win with some of y'all no matter what. And I ain't trying to win. So if I'm lying, I'm lying. Okay, cool.
Well,
I
we'll
need to
see if
lie,
they
even though
come
this.
forward with the shit. We'll see. But no,
All right.
you know,
But no drama sound off. Drama sound off. I don't want to do no drama sound off. Just,
I'm willing to have
I
my
mean,
platform open. You feel me? I'm willing to do the shit, but I don't. This something I got message hate with everybody else. As long as I can sit in the room, I don't give a fuck. Not in the window, but I probably want to be up there. 'Cause I think I ask the most good questions to get to the bottom of shit when it don't make sense. Everybody got people they fuck with, and they be biased on asking certain questions because they fuck with the certain people. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm asking all the
well,
questions.
and I can respect it. So I'm pretty sure when I disconnect, they'll hop up in there and just let me know. I'm gonna be live, so just let me know if that's what they want to do. We can do it. I'm gonna stay live. I ain't gonna be ducking nothing. So if they want to talk about that shit, I'm here. Just let me know. Shit, that's
Say
it.
less. All right. Accumulate. I ain't lying. At least 500 like I was doing a raffle. 6,700 minus the 2,000 Bigo. How many Bigo viewers we got, y'all? I know it got to be 500 of them bitches. Hurry up and check. I know it got to be 500. I'm trying to set a record. 600? 621 Bigo viewers. Amen. Jones Keith 38. God damn it. I'm on 5 stars. Ain't this a bitch? I'm not a host. No gifts. The fuck? No, I'm over there for the real shit. That jury and shit don't mean nothing right now. We got the backstory on all that shit already. We got the backstory on that already. Yeah, Jones Keith 38. Make this bitch make some noise. The fuck? All right, here we go with the questions and answers. Hey, come up here. If y'all feel like I didn't say something I should have said, let me know. Let me know so I could get into this shit again.